Is this the warmest you've ever been in this rink? I mean, the ice was not, it was wet the whole period. It's rare.
Yeah, it was kind of nice, actually, even though I know the guys probably didn't like the wet ice, but as a coach, it's nice over there not have that draft coming through the doors.
Kind of tough sledding out there, hard-working game, but I think Vinny Lettieri was just unreal. Some of those, that first goal he had was amazing, and then the snipe in the second period.
Yeah, not a lot of guys can shoot the puck like he can. He's got such a quick release, and he works at it. There's a reason why he has a shot like that is because he's at the rink shooting pucks all the time, and he deserves having a shot like that with all the work he's put into it.
Do you think that's a part of his game that a lot of people overlook?
I think so. They kind of see the flashy moves, the speed here and there, but what makes him a goal scorer is his quick release and his accuracy.
Power play was absolutely deadly. Their penalty kill was 90% coming in. You guys were both at 30% on the power plays. Yours was so good, especially off the end boards tonight.
Yeah, we've been struggling a little bit up until this point, but this last week in practice, the guys started to realize that they got to move it faster instead of overhandling it. And I thought tonight they did a great job of moving it before they had to and get that box to spread apart and find passing lanes.
The interesting part is the story of the Moorhead gamer. Tim was talking to you a lot about the third line with Ridge, Bader, and Katapotis. And a game like this gives you an opportunity to play them a little bit more. And the more I watch them, the more they look like a first line of any other team. Can you comment on them?
Yeah, we don't like to call them the third line. I know Tim threw it out there, but we go by colors. And, we balance our lines out so that don't have any lines that are liabilities out there because we've rolled 3 all year. We've never double shifted a line, and I believe that you need 3 lines to down the run in conference play and section play. So, they're good as our other 2. They really are. And we're lucky to have that much depth.
Lindbergh, number 2, obviously into the lineup for the injured Joe Schultz. And from my corner of calling this game, he moved that puck with precision.
Yeah, Joe's really good. He really slows the play down, and he's very good with the puck. And he played a lot of varsity last year with us, and this year, fortunately, hasn't worked out for him with the guys we got, but he's a really good hockey player, and he sees the ice, and he's real smart, so we're happy to have him up there tonight.
So nice to get this one out of the way. You got Benilde St. Margaret's. Interesting rivalry, obviously, with, I think you coached with Ken when he was there, and now he was, the back and forth. Things have probably changed a little bit. I heard someone comment about how your kids had the white on in memory of Jack Jablonski's injury. It really does bring rivals together, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. It was kind of nice to see our school supporting Jack and Benilde over there because, it is such a heated rivalry and games get a little bit tense. And so it's good to see that our guys could, put that aside for Jack. But it'll be fun to play Benilde. It's always a good game, a lot of skill out there. And, it's kind of a section tournament atmosphere, so it'll be interesting to see how our guys handle it.
I think that's a game where the big man, Eric Baskin, could have a big night. I've watched him over the past 2 weeks. I feel just gain confidence on the puck. It doesn't matter who's coming at him. He maintains possession. Do you look for a guy like that to have a big game on Thursday?
Yeah, he's senior captain. We need our senior captains, to have big games and set the tone for our other guys. And he has been playing better the last 2 weeks. He's been on loose pucks. He's been getting his feet moving a little bit more. And once he gets that puck, it's hard to take it away from him with that big frame. And hopefully he can get a couple to bounce off him on Thursday night.
Get a classic Ryan Smith type goal and take it and run, right?
Yeah, those are the best kind.